Hello everybody and welcome to another really neat watercolor technique tutorial. This tutorial is based on a video that I saw by Sarah and when I saw her utilize this technique I just thought it was the neatest thing in the world, so I wanted to try it out myself. I already tried this once. It did not go as planned. And I think I know why, so I'm just revising my technique a little bit here, and hopefully this one will work a little bit better. But the first thing that you want to do is to cover your entire piece of paper with a layer of water. I just covered the other side first before doing the front side because thanks to several wonderful viewers of mine, they mentioned that painting the back will sort of prevent that rolling effect of the paper. And I'm also using cotton paper here, by the way. And I'm just applying a light kind of nude color to my paper just to give it a hint of color. Like so. And now I am going to start creating my lupin. So we're painting lupin flowers, and I highly recommend that you Google those before you start this tutorial, because if you have an actual reference of what these flowers look like, they'll be a lot easier to paint. So we are just painting the lupins, and basically you're dotting on a triangular shape, sort of like this. Okay. And I think the reason my previous one didn't work is because I waited too long to sprinkle on the salt. So here I'm just sprinkling on salt on top of my lupin, like so. And I'm really quickly going to paint the second one here. So this one is going to be overlapping a little bit. And once again, sprinkling on the salt, just in the same shape as the lupin, so in like a triangular shape here. And while that salt is there, I'm just going to dab on some more of the pigment. Now we're just going to let this completely dry, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so once it's dry, you're going to just kind of take off the salt as best as you can. So you can either use a paper towel or just use your fingers to kind of scrape it off. I'm just going to scrape this salt into a garbage can. Okay, so next we want to add some of the finishing details. First, we're going to go ahead and paint on the little green petals that are coming from the stem area. And here, honestly, any green will do. Just make sure that you're painting the green petals that are coming in out from the side. Make them a little bit thinner like I did here. Don't forget to paint the stem as well. Okay, and as a finishing touch, this step is completely optional, but you're welcome to add some of those darker features back in to your lupins if you so desire. So you can just either dot them on or whatever you really like, but I'm trying to use not as much water on my brush. I want it to be highly pigmented, and I'm almost just dotting on the details, but I'm not going out as wide as I did with the first layer or two. I just want the really dark features to stick out, so I'm just kind of focusing my efforts towards the center here. And I'm gonna do the exact same on my blue one here. You can see I didn't go all the way up with the red, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the blue. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this really cool tutorial. I'm actually gonna go quickly grab the first attempt and show you how much better this one is. So this was my first attempt. You can see it did not work out very well. I would say this one is much better, and I think that's because on this one I made that last detailed layer way too watery and blotchy, so it wasn't really beautiful, you know, details that were being magnified. It was just this big blotchy mess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, hit like on this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.